Oh no, say it ain't so. Lexie, come on, six Lexie Hulls. Come on, Lexie. Lexie Hull is going viral for what she had to say about being teammates with Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark fans and all the scrutiny and criticism that comes with being on her team. This thing is spreading like wildfire.
Lexie Hull recently appeared on national television, making statements that caused Caitlin Clark's fan base to pause. While refraining from naming specific individuals, her message resonated clearly. Now a crucial question looms. Do her comments signal a potential departure from Indiana? This situation demands careful consideration. We encourage you to share your thoughts below. Do you interpret Lexie Hull's remarks as a desire to leave Indiana, or was she simply offering an honest perspective on the inherent pressures of her role? Please let us know your opinion.
And Lexie Hull was on Fox News. She was on Fox News, and they asked her about some of the challenges of being a part of Caitlin Clark's team and playing with Caitlin Clark and all of this stuff. And she wasted no time to address, hey, you know, it can get nasty online. It's a lot of criticism that come with it. Man, Lexie might be out, y'all.
Let's delve immediately into this significant developing narrative, whose rapid dissemination underscores widespread interest in the Indiana Fever roster dynamics. Lexie Hull participated in an interview on Fox News, a major national platform, not a relaxed podcast or a benign local sports segment designed for soft questions. She directly addressed her experience as Caitlin Clark's teammate, her time with the Fever, and life within the intense spotlight accompanying the team. She spoke with a surprising level of candor. The internet swiftly took notice, and the story's viral spread is no accident. Her professionally delivered but pointed comments struck a chord with Caitlin Clark enthusiasts. A deeper concern also emerged. Has Lexie Hull silently reached a decision about her future with the Indiana franchise, even without a formal announcement? We will now examine her exact words, as the complete context is essential.
I think the most challenging part is there's just so much scrutiny. People have opinions online, and unfortunately that's part of the job. And
when questioned about the most challenging aspect of playing for the Indiana Fever, her response was unequivocal. She explained that the intense scrutiny is overwhelming, with online opinions forming an unfortunate but intrinsic part of her job. She elaborated, stating that people must remember athletes are human beings, real individuals. She emphasized that the line is crossed when situations become exaggerated, excessively personal, or involve direct attacks on a person's character.
People should focus on us as people need to know that everyone's human. We're real people. I think that when things get blown out of proportion, when things get really personal and there's personal attacks on people's character, I think that's where.
The interviewer then directly inquired if she had ever personally experienced such character attacks, to which her reply was quite revealing. She stated, nearly verbatim, "I'm sure I have. I try not to read comments for that reason." The repetition of "I'm sure I have, I try not to read comments" clearly indicated her history with such negativity.
I mean, I'm sure I have.
The admission, "I try not to read comments," strongly suggests an individual who has faced enough online negativity to make completely avoiding comment sections a regular practice. This isn't someone who occasionally encounters a rude tweet and dismisses it. Rather, it indicates a deliberate strategy to shield herself from the specific online environment surrounding this team. What might be hard for some to hear is that a significant portion of the very scrutiny, personal insults, and character attacks she described originates from the same passionate fan base that drives record attendance and fills arenas nationwide, making the Indiana Fever a premier topic in women's basketball. When Lexie, a human player and not a machine, misses shots, some fans react harshly, often targeting her teammates, or voicing opinions on roster composition, deserving minutes, or who might be impeding Caitlin Clark's full potential. These sentiments are frequently shared online without the usual filters applied in face-to-face interactions. Lexie Hull essentially performs two roles on this team, playing basketball and absorbing the immense pressure of existing in Caitlin Clark's orbit without crumbling. The latter, it seems, is far more demanding than it appears. The diplomatic nature of her interview also became evident when discussing the Fever's reputation among fans and opposing teams. Instead of mentioning Caitlin Clark directly, she consistently referenced 2024, speaking of the rise in popularity, the widespread Fever jerseys, and sold-out arenas since 20. This subtle phrasing suggested a reluctance to explicitly link the team's dramatic attendance and visibility surge in 2024 to the first overall draft pick of that year. indicating her loyalty and an effort to protect her teammate from perceived criticism on national television. Yet the significance of 2024 is universally understood. There is no alternative explanation for the Fever's transformation from near last in attendance, drawing meager crowds, to the league's most watched team without that pivotal arrival. Lexie, the interviewer, and every viewer knew this truth. The increased physicality of games was another topic, with a question posed about whether opposing teams are more motivated when playing Indiana. Lexie's answer was again guarded, stating she believes the game is inherently physical, and that social media largely amplifies it. This claim, social media amplifies a lot of it, was perhaps her least convincing statement. Having played through 2 black eyes, she physically exemplified the target on the Fever's back, a reality documented by multiple league figures, including Sydney Colson's experiences with rude behavior upon joining the team. The heightened physicality and specific targeting of players are undeniable. Her downplaying of this on national television, while protective of everyone involved and reflective of her character, also meant she wasn't entirely transparent about her actual experiences. However, it's her comment regarding social media that truly unsettled many. When combining all her remarks, the scrutiny, personal attacks, comment avoidance, and blaming social media for amplifying physicality, a portrait emerges of a player genuinely exhausted, not by basketball, but by the relentless noise of her unique situation. The uncomfortable truth is, she has options. Lexie Hull possesses real value, defensive intensity, hustle, energy, and versatility, which is marketable. If another team offers a better financial package devoid of constant scrutiny, character attacks, and the need to avoid comment sections for her mental well-being, why would she choose to remain amidst the chaos? This is the critical question the Indiana Fever front office must address, not just matching offers financially, but ensuring their team environment can retain valuable players who have choices. Lexie's description on Fox News does not sound like a player eagerly anticipating the season. It sounds like someone evaluating the true cost of her current situation. Criticism aimed at Lexie often overlooks her crucial contributions beyond scoring, such as lockdown defense, hustle plays, and drawing charges, which rarely go viral unlike missed shots. She is undoubtedly tough, having played through significant physical challenges, but there's a distinct difference between physical resilience and the emotional toll of enduring comment sections filled with fans blaming her for their favorite player's lack of championships. The former demands grit. The latter requires patience with defined limits. This interview ultimately highlighted what many within the Fever fanbase may have privately known but hesitated to vocalize. While the fanbase's passion is a powerful asset, when it devolves into personal, critical attacks targeting teammates rather than opponents, it creates an unbearable environment for real individuals. Lexie Hull did not announce her departure, yet her national interview painted a vivid picture of a player burdened by more than just the game. When alternative opportunities arise, offering a better deal without similar chaos, decisions often make themselves. Indiana Fever fans who genuinely value Lexie Hull and desire her return next season should reflect on the environment they contribute to, understanding that affection can inadvertently complicate a player's decision to stay. The Fever desperately need her. Her energy, defense, clean guarding, and willingness to do the unglamorous work are irreplaceable assets that aren't found on minimum contracts. These qualities are cultivated over seasons and must be protected. The front office's speed in addressing this, and whether the team environment makes her choice an easy one, is a conversation that needs to happen proactively. The very comment section she avoids is filled with fans wanting her to stay. She needs to hear their support more than the negativity. Lexie Hull's candid statements have garnered significant attention for good reason. The crucial question now is whether Indiana will do enough to retain her. If you found this analysis insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe for future updates. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Lexie Hull will remain with Indiana, or is her departure inevitable?